Hello everyone. This video is intended to be a brief demonstration of Pelikan's newest M200, the M200 Orange Delight. This pen hails from Pelikan's classic or traditional series, which is priced just slightly below that of the Suveron. Just because it's a little bit cheaper doesn't mean it's cheap by any stretch, as these will run you well over $100. What's unique about the Orange Delight here is that it's probably the first of its kind for Pelikan, where they mix opaque solid resin components with translucent demonstrator-esque components. And we see the solid components here with the cap, the piston knob, and the section. And then you have this orange translucent barrel that shows off the piston assembly and the ink chamber. Pelikan has made a couple missteps with their classic line in the past. Thankfully, all of those seem to have been avoided for this model, giving a very kind of cohesive appearance to everything. Some of those missteps in the past have been the crown clip nut here has gone unplated. You can see here this one is plated and matches the rest of the trim pretty well. And then what I really like here is that you have an orange resin cap top with the Pelikan single chick logo screened in gold. The effect is really nice to see that color carried all the way through, and again makes a very nice package. This is a small pen. The classic series is a smaller pen. It's light. There's not much weight to it. When you post the pen, it posts very nicely. This gives it a very good balance. But ultimately, people that like M800s or M1000s are going to find this one a little bit small. The nib is nothing, extraordinary. It's a gold-plated stainless steel nib. But it does have a little bit of spring to it, and it puts down a fairly wet and generous line. I think one thing a lot of people will draw attention to is the fact this looks a lot like perhaps a TWSBI Eco. And that is indeed probably the first model that I thought of when I saw this, but I think Pelikan did it well here, and I think this is a nice pen that kind of shakes up the classic line a little bit. And I'm not sure if this will be a one-off or perhaps the first in what we'll see is to be later releases in similar style, but I wouldn't be too upset with that, particularly with some of the colors that they could play with. So we'll have to wait and see what Pelikan does with this one. So that's been a brief look at Pelikan's M200 Orange Delight.